Welcome to Coffee Talk, a nice chilled out game. We're gonna relax, drink some coffee, talk to some people. I don't actually have coffee, but I got a big old cup of tea next to me. Let's see. What is your name? Barista. Yes. I have no name. I was built to make coffee and nothing else. Let's play. I've been looking for Seattle 2020. When the world ended. What a fantastic year. For a game that's like very chill, but still engaging. In the same way that like Stardew Valley is very chill and very relaxing, but there's always something to do and something to plan for. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between races is but a footnote in history.
That one didn't age quite so well.
A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. And when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. I can imagine elves being like Silicon Valley, like techie douchebags. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. City with good music. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wooden glass. I've tried to embrace glass, it's not, as great, it's fine in the beginning, but then you embrace it too hard and you get cut and then you don't want to let go, because just holding on to anything feels good, and they are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. Roses? In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories. I feel like a coffee shop needs to be open in the morning. Because wouldn't that be when you get your most business, is people coming in the mornings before work to get coffee? And these are their stories. Tuesday, September 22nd. Hey! I like September 22nd. It's a very important day. It's a very good day. Hello! 9, apparently. Drown your troubles in coffee. The good motto to follow. Welcome! Oh, it's you, 9. Or Freya, but we're gonna call you 9. Hey barista, how's the night so far? Very, very good music so far, must say. Do we just have a shelf with one bag of coffee beans on it? I get we're trying to market our beans so people buy them, but it's fucking hipsters and their exposed brick and single bag of beans. We've got a slight problem though. What happened? Jeez, relax. My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients here. When, in any business, when someone goes, my supplier made some logistical errors, translated what that means is, I fucked up somewhere and didn't order what I was supposed to, or didn't read the thing right. But obviously you don't say I fucked up, you go, the supplier made some logistical issues. If the supplier really fucked up, what you go is, the supplier fucked up and didn't bring me half my stuff. But if you fucked up, it's the supplier made some logistical issues. But it's fine because they're logistical. He didn't actually fuck up. It was all in the logistics. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. Why are you laughing? That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. I feel like everything should be set up before you've even opened the store, but okay. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. I thought you were an artist because I saw like the thingy and the book, so I thought you like came here and drew like at night to draw, but I guess coming at night to write works as well. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... No, apparently I don't. Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. And it beeps at me like a space-age robot opening a ship door. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes! Triple shot espresso. Tastes like your heart exploding. Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Am I that terrible a barista? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Right. What do we got? The Evening Whispers. Your free trial will start tomorrow. Thank you for subscribing to our Fiction Plan free trial. You will have an active subscription to our Fiction Plan and will start receiving your daily... Music just kicked up. Your daily short stories. Okay. That's cool. Toma.chill. Is this like a Tamagotchi, but more chill? Freya. 29, writer for the Evening Whisper, so it's her stuff that I'm gonna read. Friends only, close friends only. So as I learn more about her, I'll unlock more stuff. Okay, that's cool. It's a little bit weird that like people I haven't met yet are in the phone, like this cop and this person. Triple shot espresso. It's coffee, and coffee, right? Like, don't know how to make it, but I'm assuming... Yeah, coffee. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Is a triple shot espresso the same as just an espresso? Interesting, there's so much stuff to make. Oh, how good would a hot chocolate be? Okay, so coffee. Yep. I'm guessing this is gonna come in handy. How do I make it? I guess serve it, even though it's only one cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. We're calling it triple shot espresso, but it's not. There goes what's clearly a drug dealer. That aroma. That's like something I could never work. Exactly what I need. I could never work in a coffee shop. Because then it's like, you know, when you walk into a coffee shop and it's like that warm wall of smell like smacks you in the face. If you worked in the coffee shop, like you would very quickly get used to that. And like you wouldn't smell like that wonderful smell of like all the coffee being made. Like you would just get used to it. And that is such a depressing thought because I love walking into a coffee shop and like getting hit by that smell. Your plan to do something. Yes, that. It's not that I hate running stories for the newspaper, you know. I wanted to say Stephen King, but he wrote for Playboy. Didn't Terry Pratchett write for a newspaper, or he was a journalist for a newspaper or something? There was an author that wrote for a newspaper, but I can't for the life of me remember who it is now. But it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. Doesn't it always? I'll just write a book, it won't be difficult. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. which is good for a writer. Like, getting a writing job can be quite difficult. So if you have a job that's like stable and secure, but then also lets you pursue like writing a novel or something in your spare time, which can be like quite a big risk, it's quite a good deal to have. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? Mr. Whispers, obviously. GRA Media, right? Yes. And they're also the biggest book publisher in the country. I mean, that's good if you're like have an in with book publishers. Even if it's like something like writing for someone else. If you have a relationship with the people, it's a lot easier to like find out what they're looking for and like get an editor to look through your stuff, and like it's good to have your foot in the door. So, when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. I imagine if you work at like a publishing agency, that has to be like 90% of your day is just random people like pitching. It's like if you're a doctor and just random people will be like, so I have this thing with my knee. And are we just gonna awkwardly stare at each other? Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, do you already have like the majority of the book ready and just need to like sort of it all together? Or, because if you're writing from scratch, a full novel in a month is a lot of work. He'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. It's a weird promise to make from like someone in that position. Is not if you can get a draft, I'll send it to these people and we'll look over it. If you can get a draft, you'll definitely get a publishing deal. Like, that's such a weird. Like, some people write brilliant short stories, but they don't do when you have to like stretch the story out more. You know, like some people write really good long stories, but then when they have to write short stories, they struggle with the pacing. So it's a bit of a weird. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. That's a horrible idea. And I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Isn't there also, like, if you work on a project during company time, there's like something about like how the rights, like the company whose time you worked on, I don't know, whatever. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial job. But that's the thing, if you're a good writer and you have a foot in the door, you don't need to like push for, like if you're a nobody and nobody knows who you are and you get an opportunity like this, obviously you need to like push to take it. But if you're a good writer and you already like have a relationship with the place that does the publishing and everything, if you can make a good book and then present it to them, that was last week. Fantastic. Again, don't look at me like that. I'm not looking at you like anything. How far along are you? For all you, I'm just a coffee machine for all you know. You're just talking to a wall. I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0. So she's gonna write a whole book in a month? Eesh. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. I mean, I've written some stuff, but writing some stuff and having a book published are not the same thing. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. Your coffee's getting cold, by the way. So, 0. Yes. I really need to finish it in, at most, 2 weeks. Jeez. Well, it doesn't need to be finished. If you have like a rough draft of a story, and like more or less where it's gonna go, right? You just need a draft, not the whole book. Like a beta for a game, you need to have the whole game there, or not a beta, but you just need to like have enough to show like your potential and where you want it to go, even if you don't like right now have the resources and the time to get it there. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. See, why are you like polishing if it's a draft? If you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. But I like being cynical. Being cynical is fun. You're here to find some inspiration. In a coffee shop. I mean, you're in what looks like a pretty cool city. Why not go wander around the city and like talk to people? And while that's like a good idea, that's like, I would never do that. I'd love to have the confidence to just walk around the city and just randomly start talking to people and like interviewing them and everything, but that would never happen. Wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Hello, what can I interest you in? You're not one of the 3 people I know. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. Very good, 9. Being nice and polite. Oh, good. We have another bag and another bag and an open bag of coffee grounds with a little wooden scoop. Aren't we pretentious? For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? I mean, I'd recommend, like, a cappuccino, but it depends on what you want. Yeah, depends how... yeah. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Okay, that doesn't tell me what fucking coffee you want. Not planning to be awake all night. So, definitely no coffee. And you came into a coffee shop? How about something chocolatey? So, hot chocolate. It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. Fantastic. Can I make you a mocha? Chocolate, and chocolate. Do I have anything else? Do I discover these naturally, or do I just have to, like, faff around? Because I presume if I do, like, chocolate and, coffee, I can make a mocha. There's not even milk in the hot chocolate? Okay. Chocolate. I mean, it's not very warm, which is weird, because everyone knows hot chocolate is lovely. That's a dark chocolate. Hold on, do I have a... hold on. If I do chocolate, and milk, what will happen? I just want to see. I can throw it away if it doesn't work. I just want to see what happens. Ooh, latte art. Sure. Oh, I can like legit do. Oh, that's cool. Come on. You gotta make something else. It just looks like I've made a vibrator. Let's just reset. And then do like... Lovely. Serve it. Quickly. Just get it away from me. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. This is a heavy experimentation went into. Thank you. So warm. I mean, that's weird because it had nothing on the warm scale. Also, you're smoking inside, which... Not sure how I feel about that, but okay. I guess it's allowed here. You're waiting for your boyfriend. Yes, he should be here soon. I'm willing to bet right now the boyfriend's a dick. Like, I'm betting that's where the story goes. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. Well, the boyfriend hasn't showed yet. He might stand her up. I thought this place would be more crowded. I mean, with the amount of people walking past, it is kind of worrying for a business that nobody wants to come in. Considering it's the only shop that's still open after midnight. It's after midnight and the roads are this busy? I mean, I don't live in Seattle, but is that normal? Because it's the only coffee shop that's still open past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. Are we like secretly like a billionaire and we can just afford to have a coffee shop where we can just like talk to people but money is not really that big a deal? That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Ah, yep, barista here is damn rich. That's the secret. Yep. I think that must be like fun to do. If you have like Jeff Bezos' amount of money and you could just do whatever without having to worry about, it being profitable. You could just, open a coffee shop just because you like making coffee. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. I only make enough money to completely fund an entire small business. Don't worry about it. Barista can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. And then walk in and order coffee and have like the other customers start talking to you. I'm so antisocial that's like my nightmare. It's like having other people talk to me. There used to be a coffee shop quite close to where I live. And then I'd go there in the mornings and I'd always get the same thing. And it reached the point where I could go to the coffee shop and never have to talk to anyone. Like I'd walk in and the barista working knew what I would order and they'd make it and I'd pay and I'd leave and I wouldn't talk to anyone, and that was like my dream. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I mean, there's bars. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers, which I've only today got a subscription for. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? I like how, at the moment, she is not really super expressive, and she's like ADHD levels of expressive. I also like that the phone has little horns, which doesn't seem overly practical. I wrote most of them, but not all. I just want to see something. Oh cool, I can actually change the music. But I like this song, so we'll keep it on this. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. I mean, you could write about the coffee shop, help, drum up business, get things going. I hate the way you look. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Would you like to order? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? It's not like an exotic food restaurant, it's a coffee shop. Everybody knows what kind of, drink they like. Oh, I hate the way you look. Oh, I hate you with a passion. I'm sure you're probably a nice person, but you've been modeled to look evil. Something bitter with milk and draw some latte art. Okay. What do we got that's bitter with milk? Is this bitter? Both sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness at the heart. How bitter was this? This is very bitter, and this is what she ordered, but can I make a mocha? Cocoa. I can't mix cocoa and chocolate. Let's do da-da, because it's bitter and it has milk. Let's brew it. Right, let's get you some latte art. Can I etch if there's nothing in here? No, okay. Let's just get something that matches your personality. There you go. Perfect for you, my friend. Here's your order. This won't help me stay awake, but at least it's got milk. You didn't ask for something to help you stay awake, did you? Something bitter to keep me awake. Oh, fuck off. Anyway, I was distracted by some work. Plus, there's the rain. It's okay, Bailey's. Ooh, Bailey's. I was having a nice chat with him. Oh yeah? I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Bailey's. Yes, I figured that out. Oh, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. 1 second, I just want to see if you all popped up in my phone. Hello. You're a freelance designer. And you are a... Okay, that's nice. I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm barista. That's my name. I was born to make coffee. Do you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and an illustrator. I know, I stalked you immediately on my phone. I've done some characters and infographics for the paper. How popular is this newspaper in 2020? I mean, I assume you're in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Ah, rookie mistake. Steve's not real, is he? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visual department. Well, oh, wait, Steve is real? I thought she was, like, testing him. To be like, oh, I assume you worked with Pete. And then he goes, yeah. And he goes, that's weird, because there's no one named Pete that works at the company. But okay. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Ha ha ha, come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. It's one way of putting it. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? I steam their faces off. The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. You act like those would be easier to deal with than your average Karen. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. You just steam their faces off. That's because you're good with your fist. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thanks, oh, don't look at me like that, dude. I don't like it. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is I'm going to write. I mean, I'm just giving you the option that you could write about the coffee shop and give me some publicity, because, you know, as I always say, coffee. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. What are you going to write? Oh, where are you going to write? Not far, just over at the table in the corner. Next to the windows, off screen. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Dude, you gotta drink your coffee. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, yours is good. Okay then, I just wanted to get away from the hovering barista that's just staring at us. So how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I'm just eavesdropping on this couple's conversation at this point. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. You can be happy-go-lucky and then still be in like a good mood. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, that one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. Ah, memes. Yes, I am also relatable. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? Well, I mean, at least you're professional. That might be worth it. Like, a lot of people make memes about like specific jobs and stuff that they're in. Is that a really fucked up QR code? And then post it without thinking that the person they're working for will see it and know that you're talking about them, and it like negatively infects like their professional opinion of you. Oh, you want to ask me about how I deal with annoying customers? I already told you, I steam their faces off. The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. Yeah. Read, I steam my own... I do have my own methods. Read, I steam their faces off. I'm having a stroke, oh my god. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Your phone's ringing. You gonna answer it? No? And we're all just gonna stare at your little phone? Your parents? Yeah. Bad relationship with the folks? So you've talked to them? I did. Ooh, what happened here? It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. What happened? Tell me! I'm not eavesdropping on the conversation or anything, but what happened? They won't give us a chance at all? Ooh, do they not like you guys being together? They're like, you're a good, respectable, whatever you are. You will not be with this douche-looking guy with his scarf around his neck. Who the fuck wears a scarf and a t-shirt? Anyone but an elf. Ah, that's the problem. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same, but you're not an elf. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? Ooh, we're in this new style now. You didn't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? That's like... You don't ask questions you don't answer to. Or about my race, I assume. Forget it. I want to know! Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. You're immortal? Oh, hang on. Let's talk about this. Immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elf would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's what you are. Okay, same page. I was thinking like demon, because they were going like we're holy, and then like demons would be unholy, and she has horns. But okay, I mean the succubus is technically a demon. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. What? It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? Are you immortal too? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. You can't? Why not? Also, do you have to get married? Can't you just not? Does marrying like change anything really? And you won't get permission because you're too old. I don't care. What do you mean you're too old? So much information, so many questions. I'm having a fantastic time. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. Oh, can I have it? I'd love to live forever. Oh, I'm having a fantastic time. There's something about eavesdropping on other people's very intense conversations. It's just amazing. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. That's a lie. When you're like dying and you're like, I could have not died, you're gonna regret having chosen to die. Nobody wants to die. We all come to terms that we have to die because we have to, and like we make our peace with it. But if you had the option to never die, I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. I so thought you were like an asshole, and that is not the way the story is playing out. Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reason. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me. We can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. You didn't pay, asshole! I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. I'm having a fantastic time, dude. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. Are you laughing or crying or what's happening? I do hope yours will have a happy ending. Oh, don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't like it. Do you have any alcohol? I might have some Baileys lying around. Hey! Sadly, no. Ah, what kind of coffee shop is this? You don't make Irish coffee? That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Wonderful. Don't mind me pulling out my phone. Green tea, milk and milk. Green tea, milk and milk. Hot bro. And then we'll make a little thingy here. Just to apologize for the last latte art. Weep. Serve it. Terribly sorry about the last latte art. I kind of judged you. Maybe I didn't, but I slightly judged you. I might not have been wrong, but you know. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? No, I'm a robot. Me? No. Do you have someone you love? No. Robot? No. Feel love? Well, I'm not a robot. I'm a sentient coffee machine. It's kind of the same thing. I love this coffee shop, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I don't really have any expectations.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. It could have also been because you're not supposed to fall for her, like the forbidden love and taboo. It's all very, very appealing to people. You can, if you try hard enough. Well, that depends on your definition. Like, you can ignore your feelings, but like, if you feel something, you feel it. It's like, you can say your favorite color is red, but like, if you like black, you'll always prefer black. Like, no matter how much you say your favorite color is red. At least, that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. Do you want me to kill them? Bad, I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. I mean, if you could live forever, wouldn't you be as well? I mean, after an eternity, I think you kind of have the right to start acting like kind of a dick. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. That too. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. Or you could drink coffee and give me money, because money is good. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. I feel like being a bar that also sells coffee would be far more profitable if you're only open at night. If you're a bar that serves alcohol, you'll attract like the normal people, but if you're make good, proper coffee, then it also puts you in the niche of being a coffee shop that's open when everyone else is closed. You were listening from the corner? I mean, we all were. Yes, poor souls. I hope they'll find a way to be together. What are the odds a story similar to that is going to end up in the newspaper tomorrow? What do you want to tell me? Oh, #1 pumpkin spice fan. I hate you. We, became friends with him. Friend. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. Did you write anything? Anything at all? I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. Bye. I think I'm going to close up the shop after this. 3 customers came in tonight. There is no way I'm making enough money for 3 customers to pay for this place. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. It is quite a clever mechanic of like being all the ingredients didn't come. That's why you have like such a limited thing when you make coffee, because it gives you like a chance to learn the mechanics and how everything works without being bogged down in like a million ingredients. Okay, you have a good night then. I do kind of hope, if I go in here now, that like all these, it's just kind of, you have to figure it out on your own. Like, I kind of, to a degree, hope it's like that, because that would promote you to play around with and, like, try and make different kinds of coffee, depending on what people want. Whereas if you, like, unlock this stuff over time, it doesn't really promote, like, playing around with stuff. You have a good night! Bye! Milky Way. Sweet and cool, like outer space. Did I unlock that, or is that just something I can make? Wednesday, September 23rd. No, that's fine. We'll just leave it at one night for now. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle? I'm sorry, what? What's that?